Hey guys, ajonelag here, and what was that? Alright. Anyways, today I would like to talk about a certain incident that happened. To be honest, I've gotten a little frustrated, but I know, like, it's not really my place in here to be frustrated or anything, but let's get this out of the way. I know it's not my place to be frustrated in this situation of mine, but I just want to both explain what happened and apologize. So if you guys were quick enough to watch my video about my face cam, I explained and hinted a little that something was going on, and then especially the Nebulous server, and I removed it due to I was afraid some trolls are like gonna hate on me or something. So I figured that the important people and the people that should know, or that I was addressing, would be watching it first. So but I'm afraid that I need to come up with a formal video explaining what happened. Yeah, so let's start with the genesis of how it all happened. So, excuse me. As you know, the Nebulous server, I have joined it like about three weeks ago. I'm not sure, and I was actually pretty active on it, very active. But then I joined it right before going to India, and then I went to India, and then I basically played Nebulous on there. And as soon as I got back from India, I had been removed from the whitelist. The owner, Rob, had contacted me and told me I've been kicked. And I'm not accusing him of doing anything wrong. I'm not like blaming him. I'm not hounding him either. I'm just gonna explain what happened. So I did sort of a series of stupid things, and I do realize that some of them were a little unfair on my part, and some of them I actually was a little stupid in doing. So I think the first thing that I did wrong was there's this girl on the server named Christina. You might have seen her actually when in my pranking video. She said she had typed in the chat right before I started my time lapse and all that. So yeah, and like she had talked about how old she was and all that, and I just made a little joke. It was a little perverted, to be honest, but I just made a little joke, and that had sort of upset her a little bit. I as soon as I pressed enter, I swear, like, I sort of regretted it, because it sort of started this whole thing, because I pressed enter, and then she sort of got a little upset. Well, she didn't get upset, but I think Dark said that was rude, and then Christina said, yeah, it was. And I apologized to her quickly, and I was sincere. I'm like, I don't like to do that stuff, especially to girls. I respect them a lot, and especially in my school. Our school is very advanced, and half the girls are like smarter than the boys, so I thoroughly respect girls. So that's my first explanation. My second part is I'm trying to, yeah, I've also made a sort of, I don't know what it is. It was a little mistake, but I was making a base. You guys have never seen it. And actually no one has seen it apart from Thimblebump, my friend. And basically it's a hole, just a hole down to bedrock. At least it was planned to be a hole down to bedrock. But I was planning to make it using TNT and just blow it up. blow like a one vertical line of TNT all the way to bedrock, and then make sort of like levels on there, sort of like a tiered mine, and then have rooms branching out from that. So I had done that, but I didn't have any TNT, and Dimble and I were on a call then, and so we went to the only creeper farm on the server, which is owned by Niels. Niels has quite efficient farm, I must say, but in his collection chest he had about I would say 10 stacks of gunpowder. So Thimble and I had agreed to take it and then use as much as I needed and then return it back to him, because I had no idea how much I actually needed for my operation, but I was gonna return it to him anyways. So I swear, like, why would I need 10 stacks of gunpowder for anything? I need like at max like 64 TNT, I don't know. So but however, there was a problem. I was unable to return. Well, I didn't even use the gunpowder actually. I got stuck in the nether as soon as I left Niels's place. I got stuck in like the bottom of the nether, like under the lava layer, and above the bedrock. So I was just stuck there, trapped. I had asked Rob for a TP, but he declined. So I basically had to die. So I killed myself. I lost all the gunpowder that I was planning to return to Niels after using. Then Niels found out his stuff was gone, but we had told him that we took his stuff. So I took his stuff. Well, we took his stuff, and then we told him, and then he got a little upset because, you know, 10 stacks of gunpowder. But well, he didn't get upset. He was just like, he was joking around with us and saying like, all right, you need to pay me like 1 diamond per gunpowder and all that, with the little smile on his face. So he actually took it pretty well. He was okay with it. He just wanted a little compensation. So I was still doing pretty fine there in my books, and by then I had already made like 3 friends. I had made friends with Thimble, Will, and Dark. Will, he actually introduced me onto the server. Dark, he was about my age, and our houses were adjacent to each other, and we were also UHC partners and both newbies. And Thimble, I have actually no idea how I became friends with him, but he's just a cool guy all around, and he helped me a lot. When our houses are like our actual bases, like my hole to bedrock and stuff is like, I don't know, like maybe a bit down. So yeah, so I'm sorry for taking your stuff, Niels. I regret it, and like I won't do it again. Definitely not after this, especially what happened. So this is like a build up, and then I think what happened after that was Snap. I'm not too sure about this Snap. Like, this is just like a very simple joke. So what happened was Snap had he had a chunker, I think, and then he logged off for like 2 seconds, then logged on again. So there was no interruption, nothing. It's just like snapback logged off, snapback logged back in. So then Thimble and I were also on a call, and I was like, yo, Thimble, watch this. So then I joked around saying, yo, Snap, while you were gone, Will came on and Rob banned Will. And then with a smile on my face, and then he was like, what? And I said, no, JK. But then Rob had seen that on my on the console, and he got a little mad, I guess. I don't know. No, he actually hadn't seen that, but he was notified by Snap. But that was like an extremely honest joke. I had no idea that he would actually take it like that. Like, that was like probably the only thing that I actually have a problem with, that one thing. But and then I think this is what actually did it, was that I had mentioned a certain inappropriate word. That was mildly offensive to some races. In the chat while Rob was on the console, and it was yeah, I admit I even apologized to him. That was like, sorry for using it, because I thought he was okay with it. I thought people were cool with that, but apparently not. So I had apologized to him, but again, I apologize for using that word. I should have never done it. So yeah, and then I went to India after that, and then Rob, he told me what was up, and I got removed from the whitelist. He had also told me that we would wait and see, but I was waiting for about a week. I had contacted him saying, yo Rob, it's a week, but he hadn't responded, and then I had just recently, like 30 minutes ago, asked him if I could rejoin the server. He hasn't responded again. So I'm just gonna come up with this formal apology for you guys. I'm very sorry for doing the immature stuff I had done while I was on the server. But however, I had made friends, and lots of new friends, and I had been quite active and about that. But I had been a little too enthusiastic. I had been a little too excited. And also, India, it was just boring like that. I had nothing else to do when I was a little immature then. So yeah, I'm sorry again, Rob, if this makes you feel a little less angry at me. I've kindly asked you to please let me on the server again. And I'm saying this not as a 14-year-old, but as an adult. Because I am, a little frustrated for what has happened, and I wish that I could have done things a little better to help the situation. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, Rob, like, I hope we're still cool, man. Yeah, so, and also YouTube uploading has been a little bit weird, and school has just started, so, and all that. I'm getting back in the swing of things. And most importantly, like, I was trying to upload, like, my ajonelag postal, like, for like 5-10 minutes, and then I FK'd for like 5-10 minutes, and then it had stayed at the same percentage. So that happens like it happens a lot, so I'll just try again tomorrow and see if I can get it up. But I had also been waiting for some new music in Monster Cat 009, so yeah, look forward to that. I hope I get on the Nebulous server again, because the people on there are really cool, and I don't want to miss UHC2, because the whole reason I had done the ajonelag postal was to do that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and ciao.